welcome to another command block tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a trade chest. So before we get into the actual tutorial on how to make it, first I'll just show you what it does. So in the chest, all the stuff on the left is the things you can buy, which is just an emerald, an ender pearl, and a mending book. And then in kind of the middle is the prices, so 30 sticks, 64 emeralds, a book, and 10 emeralds. And then these buttons here is like the trade button that would be on a villager. I tried to recreate that. So how you buy stuff is you get the price of it and you put it right next to the actual thing, and then you double tap the bottom one, and then the payment gets taken, button gets reset, and you get your, in this case, 13 emeralds, and it works with the other two. So you can put the book, the 10 emeralds, push the button, and then you get yourself a mending book. And then finally the emeralds, you put the 30 sticks, push the button, you get an emerald. So now that you know how it works, let's go on to the tutorial. Okay, so this tutorial is not that complicated. All it is the first command block tests that the chest looks like this. So in this case it's the emerald one. So it tests if you've put the price there and hit the button. And then if you have, it sends a comparator output to the next command block that clones this chest, which just pretty much takes your payment and resets the button, and then gives you the emerald. And then it's the same, it's the same for the ender pearl, so it sees if you've done the stuff, takes the payment, and gives you the 13 ender pearls. But for the mending book, it was a little bit more complicated. It still starts exactly the same. It tests if you put the stuff there and push the button, and then it changes the chest to take your payment and reset the button. But then instead of giving you a mending book, it does the structure command. And that's just because I haven't figured out how to give myself a command block. How to give yourself a mending book. If anyone does know how to give a mending book, please put it in the comments. But for now, I just used a structure command, and that's what this one was. It just saved the structure. So it's just right here, I just threw a mending book and then saved it. So then that way, it can pretty much give you the mending book, but all it does is it just loads the structure at your feet, and then you pick up the mending book. And then the other thing you might notice about the chest is these little arrows in the corner. Those are so that you cannot move it around in the chest. You can't move the stuff. It's stuck where it is and you can't move it. And I did that with a command that Dr. Trey showed me, where this will come up. It's this one. So this one will give you a stack of apples that are stuck in your inventory. So then what it would do is, see, you can move it around in your inventory and you can like do stuff like that, but you can't put them in crafting. You can't throw them out of your inventory. You can move them around, but you can't actually get them out of your inventory. So you can't actually put them in the chest. So I had to do a little workaround to actually get them in the chest, which involved all this. So I'm just gonna clear my inventory, and then I'll show you how I got the stuff in the chest. So what it is you have to do the command, and then then you get the stuff, and then go into survival mode, turn that command block on, and then push that, which will kill you, and then the stuff starts going in. And how that works is pretty much every entity that's not a player is being teleported to this hopper. And then since it's in the hopper, it can go in the chest. And then how I got it in different spots is I just like put other things in the empty slots so that it would go in the right spot. And yeah, it worked pretty good. And then also the yellow arrow, the red arrows, those ones you can't really do anything with them. I got them in the chest the same way, but to get those ones, it's lock in slot instead of inventory. And now these apples, I can't move them at all. Can't separate them or anything, they're just stuck there. The only way to get them out is to kill yourself or clear your inventory. But yeah, I got them in the just same way. I could just survival mode, dead, and then they get teleported to going in there. And yeah, that's pretty much how this is. And I mainly made this video because in Dr. Trey's video, he says he couldn't find a way to use it. This might not be a very, like, advanced way to use it, but it's just, like, one of the first things that came into my head that I thought would be a cool use. Just a chest where you can't move your stuff. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye.